It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. Buckle up. There's football coming your way. And it's all just ahead on Madden.
The veteran Dustin Hopkins has this one teed up, and we are underway here in Cleveland. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. So out come the Raiders for their opening drive, and at the helm in his first year in silver and black, 6th season overall, Gardner Minshew.
And he's someone who brings a ton of personality with him, but don't let that fool you. He's more than capable of playing winning football at this level and has actually done so. I don't know if he's their long-term answer under center, but as long as he trots out there, they'll have a puncher's chance and maybe a bit more to compete with any team they line up against.
First carry now for Alexander Madison, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And on 4th down, the punt team sending this one away. Hines now on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. The former national champion at Clemson bringing him onto the field, and that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson.
And after 2 consecutive seasons where he played in just 12 games combined, they're hoping that this is the year where Watson finally shows that he's worthy of that massive contract they received back in 2022. Not that long ago, we were talking about him as one of the top quarterbacks in the league. And if he gets back on track, this team can make some serious noise as the year unfolds.
And here's the former Raider wideout, Amari Cooper. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some hit in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up. and set up a 1st and goal.
Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and the Raiders pick it up. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now Minshew. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a low target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
This goes out wide from Madison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Off play action, it's Minshew. That's caught by Myers. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Madison running right. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He finds his man complete. That's Bowers. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Alexander Madison, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touch to run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They had the fumble the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run it again with Chubb. Fights off the defender. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
And this is where coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Do you stay with him or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here as he's right back out there and carrying the ball again.
Back to throw, Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Chubb will get the call, running left. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Raiders' 27-yard line.
Now it's Watson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock. Second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Watson. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose, and boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him.
And barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's Minshew. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be Minshew again. Steps away to his left. And he'll out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Minshew sets to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Jacorian Bennett has it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 50, it's Watson.
Right back to Njoku.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 48. Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
1 second, all that remains.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
It was a running back, Alexander Madison, who put together a solid first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. To their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
They'll start on the ground with Madison.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
The set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Back to throw here. Caught on the right side by Adams. Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Now a give to Madison. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking that advantage here on this drive.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's Watson.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
So that, a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the third quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback Deshaun Watson set to take over once more. The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field. Chance to atone.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Off of play action, it's Watson.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 56 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Chubb. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. To throw is Watson. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns.
Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
There's still hope. Now they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet. Let's keep battling.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Minshew.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll go play action here with Minshew. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a first down and then some. A 30-yard pickup.
First down, Raiders.
On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
All right, decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Throwing on second down. Minshew. Open man is Myers. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's Madison. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Looking to throw on second down. Minshew. It's caught here by Adams. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far out.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To the air yet again, Watson.
He's got the connection to Moore.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. David Njoku, 38 yards.
And the Browns have got it back to within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. The pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. good-looking return set up here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Off play action, it's Minshew. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Going to run with Madison again. And he's going to have a Raider 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
They'll run it with Madison. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Minshew down to a knee, victory formation, and that should be just about it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours. Right? So is your body going to be awake? It's time to play. A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer Tim Karen said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.